In addition to choosing a president this fall, Massachusetts voters will be deciding on a ballot question on whether or not to legalize recreational marijuana usage. How do you feel?
I think it's actually a really good idea. I think it kind of jives well with Massachusetts' progressive voting record, and I think overall could be a benefit to the economy as a whole.
Life is becoming too liberal in many, many ways, and I think that legalizing it may just cause some more problems.
I think it can lead to other things, and I don't necessarily see why we need to legalize it.
For it, against it?
For it.
Oh, in Colorado, they've been able to raise a lot of money for the government.
Why is alcohol totally okay? And, you know, this is so much worse. Like, what is the issue?
I think that there's no reason that people should be in jail because of weed.
Time now for the OTR Political Roundtable, and to my right, your left, Marianne Marsh is joining us. The Democratic analyst Eric Fernstrom's here as well. He is on my left, your right. So now that you're totally confused, we're ready to start the question.
So the big political question, is Senator Elizabeth Warren still your choice for VP, Marianne?
She is. It's the double down election. The fact is, Hillary Clinton needs every single woman she can bring over, period, end of sentence, and voters of color. And she needs what few men she can pull over, it's on economic inequality. Elizabeth Warren is the perfect candidate, and nobody takes on Donald Trump better than Elizabeth Warren. Hillary Clinton, if she spends the rest of this campaign going after Donald Trump, her unfavorability ratings go up. Let Elizabeth Warren do it. Hillary Clinton has a chance to improve her standing.
Couldn't she do it as Senator of Massachusetts?
Much more effective on the ticket. And it reassures a lot of progressives that indeed Hillary Clinton will go after Wall Street, will make sure that she institutes those economic reforms that they're looking for. So she's the best choice. Whether it happens, we'll see, but she's the best choice.
Can I just interject? There are so many reasons not to pick Elizabeth Warren.
Because she beat Scott Brown?
Well, no, I'll tell you why. Because the number one, there's a real opportunity for her to pick up crossover Republican vote. She's not going to do that with a polarizing figure like Elizabeth Warren. And to your point, the battle isn't going to be fought over whether or not Hillary can win women. It's going to be fought on the men's vote. That's where Trump has his advantage, and that's where she needs to fight this battle.
And neither one of them can cut into the other's advantage. This whole race is divided on race and gender. Trump owns every white man, period, end of sentence, and Clinton has to get every single woman and every voter of color, and that's not going to change. Neither one of them is going to be able to pick up the others.
I just think she can. It's really crucial for her to keep that Obama coalition together. The African-American piece of that is so important. That's why I like, as a pick, Cory Booker. But we'll see what she does.
And the fact that Elizabeth Warren right now is allegedly going to be speaking at the beginning of the convention, doesn't signal anything to either of you?
The schedules are so changeable, it really doesn't mean anything.
Not only that, why would you start the convention with Elizabeth Warren? Traditionally, the Democrats have saved their better speakers closer to Thursday night. Monday night's the easiest one to swap.
All right, if Senator Warren is not the vice president pick, how is Hillary Clinton going to get the progressives to vote? She tried with this endorsement this week. Listen.
I have come here to make it as clear as possible as to why I am endorsing Hillary Clinton and why she must become our next president.
Marianne, did this work? And watch the body language. Did the body language on stage say anything to you?
You know, actions speak louder than words or body language. And in this case, the fact that Bernie Sanders didn't share his fundraising list with Hillary Clinton to fundraise off that event tells you everything about just how hard Bernie Sanders is going to work for Hillary Clinton. Not very much.
Mm-hmm. How'd that hug look to you,
Look, very awkward to me. But look, winning over parts of that Sanders coalition is going to be tough, especially young people. And so what does Hillary Clinton do? In order to get the Sanders endorsement, she reverses field on two positions that she ridiculed during the campaign. One is free college tuition. The other is free health care, the so-called public option. Pandering like that is the worst possible thing that she could have done in this anti-business-as-usual political environment.
And you think the platform actually means anything? Yeah.
I think what candidates say means something. And when they reverse field on something that they ridiculed during the primary campaign, voters are left to wonder what is going on here.
Did Mitt Romney adhere to every single word in the Republican platform? No, he did not. And that tells you everything about platforms. They don't matter.
Yeah, Mitt's not a candidate this year, but Hillary Clinton is. And I think when she flip-flops like this, she really hurts
Do
her
you think Donald
credibility
Trump is
in the
going to
eyes
hold
of
on to
voters.
that Republican platform that came out this week? No.
Well, look, Donald Trump is not trying to win over the Bernie Sanders
He's trying to win Republicans.
coalition the way that Hillary Clinton is. She's got a real issue, particularly with those young folks.
Let's move on to Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She is front and center these days. Her attacks on Donald Trump appears to have backfired. Will there be long-term problems for her, Eric?
Absolutely. It's embarrassing. I mean, even liberals are aghast at her impartial comments. It's unprecedented for a Supreme Court justice to interfere in a political election against a candidate like that. Look, she's 83 years old. She's the oldest justice on the bench. If Hillary Clinton is elected, my guess is she's going to retire and let her do the pick. If Donald Trump is elected, she's going to hang on until the very end, right? Because we know how she feels now.
Look, I mean, why is it that Donald Trump can criticize judges and yet judges can't criticize Donald Trump? Why is it that Ruth Bader Ginsburg's held to a different standard than her great pal, Scalia, who criticized Obama all day long, or Alito, who sat in the front seat, the front row of the State of the Union address, and the president criticized Citizens United, and he sat there and said, that's not true. And Scalia, Alito, and Thomas boycotted the State of the Unions. So why is she being held to a different standard than Scalia or anybody else? That's what's wrong here. Every step
Let's
of
show
it.
you the front page of the New York papers, of course. In the wake of all this, she was called Darth Bader. And I do want to say for the record, she said on Thursday, on reflection, my recent remarks in response to press inquiries were ill-advised. I regret making them, calling Donald Trump a faker, effectively.
Which I'm disappointed.
Judges should avoid commenting on a candidate for public office in the future. I will be more circumspect. Just for the record, she did. Walk it back.
She should not have taken it back, number one. Number two, again, she's held to a double standard. Number three, by the way, everybody watching the show, she's hearing the Brady appeal, okay? So I want her to know that she may be a friend of Donald Trump's, but is not going to the Republican convention. And please keep that in mind when you're looking at the appeal. Please go to the Supreme Court.
Talk right through the commercial. I'm convinced of that.
And
We'll
she
be
should.
right back.
And she should.